sat to my left was Penelope Cruz and sat to my right was Johnny Depp. And I didn't really sort of just enjoy it. I was so determined I was going to do the best job possible and I was going to work really, really hard. But I think there are moments in life where you look back and you go, God, I wish I just sort of took a moment to smell the roses, you know? With regards to my career, I just feel, again, very, very blessed, very lucky to even have one. Yeah, it's been a treacherous journey. I don't think I could ever say it's been just luck or just hard work. I think there's a bit of both, and I've been one of the lucky ones. You know, it's good to be busy, obviously, but at the same time, you know, as a dad, I like my time at home. I like my time being busy, you know, far from my career in some ways. So yeah, I just feel very, very, very lucky to be where I am. And to be kind of working with the people that I'm working with, really.
Are you loving it, this wave you're on? Because it feels like, I met you at Soccer Aid and I obviously seen you in certain things, but I feel like now, like you're everywhere. You're doing massive Netflix shows, you know, with Enola Holmes, you're getting a huge, you know, lead roles. Are you feeling like you've got a moment in time now where you've got to kind of embrace it and enjoy it and take all these opportunities and give it your all?
I think in some ways I've sort of, I say taken more of a back seat. I haven't taken a back seat, but I feel like I'm just sort of settling into it a little more. I think I was so determined to make a name for myself and to please everybody and to do things for everyone else, that actually what's been quite nice over the last couple of years is having the opportunity to sort of just sit back and enjoy myself a bit more. Like I think back to like some of my first ever jobs, like my first ever film that I did was Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. And I remember being out in Hawaii, filming for like 3 months, and sat to my left was Penelope Cruz and sat to my right was Johnny Depp. And I didn't really sort of just enjoy it. I was so determined I was going to do the best job possible and I was going to work really, really hard. But I think there are moments in life where you look back and you go, God, I wish I just sort of took a moment to smell the roses, you know, like just actually had a moment to really enjoy myself. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I wish I'd sort of had fun with it more. And I wish I was sort of at that part in my career, you know, and of course I was still learning at that time, but I wish I had the confidence to sort of speak up for myself and to kind of know my worth, if you will, a bit more than I did. I was, you know, I like to please. I'm a people pleaser.
Well, what a great start. I mean, you come out of, well, you become an actor and your first role is one of the biggest like movie franchises of all time. Like, how did that feel? That was one of my questions. Like, what was it like when you're sitting there? You've got Penelope and Johnny Depp, you've got Keith Richards. Was that like, was it overwhelming or did you feel like nervous and anxious, or were you quite relaxed in that situation with that role?
Yeah, no, I was definitely nervous the entire time. Again, it was just purely out of this issue I have with constantly trying to please other people and doing less things for myself. Like if I disagreed with something at that time, I would sort of stay quiet and let people kind of use and abuse me in ways. And I think it was just kind of out of like, I'm lucky to be here. Like I shouldn't be here. You know, I just didn't feel like I belonged at that point because I was so rabbit in headlights. You know, and I think it wasn't until like a couple of jobs after that I really, probably Hunger Games, where I sort of felt a little more like, oh, you know, these are my people and this is where I belong. Yeah, I mean, throughout that entire experience of being out in Hawaii on Pirates, like I was just, yeah, a deer in headlights and tried my best to enjoy it, but I think I was so overwhelmed with nerves and stress and fear, I suppose, that I was going to get found out, that I can't act, and that people were going to, you know, ridicule me.
Oh, you can definitely act, mate. You can definitely act.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.